you sign it, like a flare or something, and he's like, okay, a duel then. Now this is gonna be a hard duel because he's a human versus a horse.
Wait, it's gonna be a hard duel?
It is gonna.
Why didn't you tell me it was gonna be?
Well, think about it. He's got a long sword, and you're a horse.
That's true. Buy my
laser horn.
With a laser horn. Yeah. But if he gets past that, then you're dead. Mine.
I can stab him through his skull.
Yeah.
His eye socket.
But he's wearing armor.
So am I. I'm wearing the heavy.
Oh yeah, you are wearing your plate armor. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm all plated up.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
So he's going to stand in front of you. He's going to salute you with his sword, and roll a d20, and we're going to see which one of you goes first. This will be crucial. What'd you get? What?
8.
He rolled a 9, so he's going to go first. He's going to pull out a hand crossbow, because it is an all-weapons duel. And he's going to point at you, and he's going to shoot you just in the face. 13, hit. And he's going to do 7 damage. -3, so you're going to take 4 damage. He just shoots you in the side, basically. So you're on 16 health.
What was that for, mate?
It's a duel.
Oh yeah.
Do not understand.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do.
And he's gonna reload. He's gonna throw the crossbow off to his side and straighten his sword up. So it's now your turn.
All right, laser beam of death. Obviously.
Roll a d20. You're gonna have a harder time hitting because he's a smaller target.
I rolled a 1.
Roll a d20 to see if it's a legendary fail.
Oh my. All right. I rolled a 1.
Did you just get a legendary fail?
I did.
Okay, I gotta think about this one. This is the 3rd legendary fail I've ever seen.
Hey, why have there been no legendary successes?
I don't know.
I don't like this dice. I might find a new one.
Oh. I'm sorry. Okay.
I don't like this website.
So, what happens is, you're about to shoot a laser beam at him. You're about to do it. And suddenly, memories of Veronica come flooding back to you in the moment.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
You start crying. You just break down. And all these emotions, suddenly you feel. Now remember, this is legendary fail, so I'm allowed to do this. You feel something leaving you. Your magic is gone. Your horn disintegrates into powder, falls to the ground, and the guard captain comes over with a smug look on his face and a saddle in his hand. He says, I now shall have a new mount. I am the first man in history
you haven't beaten me yet.
to ever defeat a unicorn.
You haven't beaten me yet. Mate.
With the emotions, you black out. And you wake up the next day.
But not before ramming it hoof through his chest.
You wake up the next day in his personal stable wearing a saddle, and you realize now you're just a horse who can talk. You have no magic, no horn. Your armor's been taken away. You're the first unicorn in history. He's turned with these emotions you felt for Veronica and her death. They destroyed your own magic. And thousands of years will be told of
the power of love.
The sad story, the love story between Veronica and the unicorn. The mayor and the unicorn. Legends will be told of this sad story.
It's like a Greek myth.
No one will ever agree to its ending. 10,000 years from now, they'll still be telling the story. Okay, that was sad. Because now you're just a horse, and you literally lost all your magic and armor. So that's really sad. Warlock, it's your turn. What were you doing? Oh yeah, you just escaped from.
I'm getting knocked out.
Oh yeah, you're unconscious. This is a hard week for you guys. So let's wake up the next day. You're in the next day in the Baron's dungeons. It's just one dungeon to the next with you, isn't it? Just dungeon migrator. And there's 3 humans there. And one of them is the Baron, you can tell immediately. One of them is just a normal guard, and the other one's the interrogator. And he's going to say, "Gob, filthy goblin, tell me tell me exactly where your cohort is."
My cohort? In the sewers, dummy.
He says, "Yeah, show me the exact port and tell us the password, and we'll let you live."
I'll show you. Just take me there.
No, and the guy's like, "Fine, we'll take you there." So your armor and your weapons, they're all gone. You're just in like some underwear, chained heavily, and there's some guys. They're taking you down to the entrance of the sewer, and what are you leading them?
I'm leading them.
Do you give them the actual? They also inject truth serum into you. So if you want to roll a d20 to resist them.
Ooh. Why would they do that? Okay, I did not resist it.
What
I
did
can
you?
tell
Well,
you
tell
that.
me if you roll.
A 6.
Okay. Yeah. You did not resist it. So you know they know exactly. They know the password, and they
I didn't
even
tell them.
get,
They didn't. Oh no, I didn't tell them the password. Okay,
They asked the password.
I didn't tell them.
You have to.
I didn't lie about it though.
Truth serum.
I didn't lie about
Yeah,
the
you
password.
have to tell them the password. You
No, I
have
don't.
to. You feel like you really want it. That's the whole point of truth serum. If you had
Okay,
resisted it.
fine. But there's only 3 of them, right?
Well, no, that's the interrogation party. They're not going to send 3 of them down the sewers. They're going to send an attack party down the sewers. Now, also, the mage is going to basically, they're going to use an illusion to look like goblins as well. They succeed extremely well. They look exactly like goblins. They have the uniforms, and now we're going to roll.
Why are our enemies so lucky?
Now we're going to roll to see if what happens, because you're not going to actually see this fight. You're going to be in a cell, and you're going to hear how it happens. So, okay, so it's the next day, and you wake up to it's later. You're interrogated earlier on in the day. The battle group goes out. It's later at night this day, and this town starts to smell of smoke. And you look out kind of the bars of your prison, and you see the sewers are like there's smoke coming from the sewers. And out from the sewers climb these battered and bloodied special forces units from the humans, and they just have these poles filled with goblin heads and pins from the gob units. They say, "Tonight the sewers have been purged of goblin scum. Only one goblin remains alive in this city." And they point at you and they said, "And it is the one who killed all the rest."
Oi!
And there is a big celebration that night as all the humans celebrate the end to this city threat. And they kind of make you a fool of this celebration. And
Might I add your welcome?
well, you're at put on top of a podium, and like people throw fruit at you, and it's really quite awful because people are literally celebrating
Kill all of them.
not genocide, but this awful slaughter. I mean,
But genocide.
well, genocide is the killing of an entire race, but they did just like slaughter a huge amount of
The entire race.
Well, not all of them. There's goblins in other places, just all of them in the city except for you. So it's pretty awful. It's pretty awful, and it's pretty. I mean, not most of the people do believe that the goblins were like awful. You know, like their version of ISIS, basically. So, I mean, you can't kind of blame the common people, and I'm not saying the ISIS are actually good people. I'm just saying they think they're like ISIS. The gobs are like ISIS. So the people to blame are the administration, just to clarify. But anyways, so you're kind of made fun of this festive. Do you want to try to escape during all these festivities, or try to do anything? People are just throwing stuff at you. Sometimes it's fruit. Sometimes it's rocks. So,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm just gonna stand there, I guess, and take it.
Yeah, okay. You're on 5 health right now. Because you went up a little bit. And they're going to take you back to the prison cells.
Okay.
So, it's a pretty awful night for you. Wave.
Yes.
You are... All day is spent basically people coming in, mages, horse cleaners, and they're all trying to fit you with nice kind of like horseshoes, saddles.
Make me look
magical
good,
spells.
mates. Make me
Well,
look
yeah.
good.
Yeah, they're doing all these things to make sure you wouldn't buck, speeding greasing spells, all this stuff to kind of make you the perfect horse. And also, they're also trying to, like, you can tell some spells are like meant to decrease your intelligence. So you can hear talk of people trying to stop you from talking. So, what do you want to do overall?
How could they?
And just make you like a normal horse. What do you do overall about these normal things? Just people like treating you and combing you and getting you nice horseshoes. What do you do about that? Just like have that?
Kill.
I want to seem really, and I do have extra persuasion too.
Yeah, you do have a 1+1.
So I want to be really friendly with everyone.
Okay, so
Be
roll.
the sweetest horse,
roll a
so they
D20
won't
to
want to
charm.
take my speak away.
Yeah, roll a d20.
All right.
Charm the basic stable hands.
12.
Is that +1? Plus it? Did you add it?
Yeah.
Okay. You barely do it, but you did it. So the stable hands quickly fall in love with you. I mean, you're a very beautiful horse. You're like perfectly, I mean, silvery kind of white, just this beautiful. Oh, it used to be a unicorn. Now you're just a very nice talking horse. But you're very friendly and charming, and quickly everyone just kind of really likes to be around you. And unfortunately, they're not the people who are going to take away your voice. They kind of tell you about this,
Oh, what?
and they
Wait.
really worry about it. Well, no, these are just stable hands, like cleaning you up. They're not. They don't know
Okay.
magic. They're just doing basic stuff.
Why can't I convince the mages?
Well, because the mages haven't come in yet. So, so they kind of warn you about it. And there's like, I really like you, but this is I feed my family off of this job, and I can't help you escape. I mean,
Please.
I have 7 siblings, 7 little girls, and they have to work at sewing factories all day. And the only reason, and some of them have laid off, some of them are sick. I'm the one keeping this family afloat. If we lost, my entire family would starve.
I
Would you
understand. I
have me
wish you
risk
the
that?
best.
Okay.
Just, be extra
He
charming.
really
yeah.
respects that, and he's a really big friend of you now. So a mage,
No,
comes
but
in.
I'm gonna be like, then we can think of something else, surely,
I
to get
can't.
me out of here. You can help me.
If we
They don't have to
lost,
know.
the Baron is the captain of the guard is very smug that he caught you, and he's very proud. That in fact he's having a party later today.
Let's go crash a party then. No, not like crash it, but like go there. I
He's
actually
like, well,
know how.
they're coming here, and he's going to show you off. But they're going to try to make sure you can't talk beforehand.
Talk for me. Talk for me.
They're going to take away your voice.
No, then you can talk for me, mister.
I don't speak horse.
I can talk English now, right?
Yeah, but they're going to take away that power and make you just a normal dumb.
I know. He can. I'll tell him. I'll give him a script beforehand.
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I'll give him a script, and he can tell them all this good stuff about me,
Uh-huh.
so that they'll give me my voice back.
So you're going to have him like speak a good word to the mages? The mages are just like taking money from the guard to do
Or at
this.
least, like not take away all my powers. I don't really care about my voice anymore. I mean, I can work with other horses, but
So the mage comes in, and he's gonna come in, and you're like, a talking horse. Quite interesting. And he has an apprentice who comes in as well, who looks very curious, and he doesn't look like he feels all that right about the whole situation.
ooh,
He doesn't look like all that sure about this.
I just need some time alone with him.
The older mage... Wow, you were like basically speaking about what's happening. The older mage, luckily... has to go... He forgets some equipment, and he has to go back and get it. So he leaves you alone time with the apprentice.
I'd be like, all
You
right,
wanna roll
buddy.
the charm.
All right, roll the charm.
Roll a d20 to
No,
charm the apprentice.
13.
You succeed in charming the
And plus
apprentice.
plus one.
14. You succeed in charming the apprentice, and he's like, "Okay, man, I can help you get out of this. I can help you get out of this. I don't feel this is right. How should we do this?"
How are we to go about this?
Well, I have a plan. I'm pretty good with illusions, so
You seem like a pretty smart man.
I can get.
You tell me.
I'll make another horse look just like you, and then I'll lead you out of the city.
Yes.
You'll lose. That horse will never have a voice, and then you can escape.
Sounds very good.
So he says, but I don't know when we're going to do this because security's tight on curfew. Luckily, good things happen because the Goblin Festival is happening. So the security is light. Everyone's celebrating and drinking a lot and having a lot of food. So the guy leads you out. Leads you out of the city. You even pass by Warlock, sat in that chair with stuff being thrown at him.
But I can't do anything because I have to be like a non-talking horse.
Yeah, but you are still a very charismatic horse. You could try to do something crazy.
No.
You also, don't forget, you have a hero action. I will remind you that.
I know, but Cameron, he's not like in peril.
No. I mean, not direct peril.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, so you're just gonna leave the city?
Yeah.
Okay. So you leave the city, and the guy takes you out and he's like, I've got to, should I, he's kind of like, I almost want to go on adventures with you. But he's like, I need to go back to my master. But he
Then
seems very unsure about that.
you don't have to go back. I mean,
Roll for persuasion.
oh no, you have to go back to persuade to tell him that I'm the horse.
That's true. Well, no.
Cause he'll know something is up
Yeah.
if.
Maybe we could just escape, though. Maybe we don't even need to tell him. We can leave the city and never come back. I've always wanted to adventure. I thought it would be interesting working to learn a mage, but we never do anything interesting. We only get hired out by the rich people. I'd love to go use my mage talents for good and go out and adventure.
I feel like.
I'm
So
not.
not so talking outside the game. I feel like he'd be a very useful friend, but that he would. It'd also be a lot riskier to try to escape with him.
You're already outside the city, literally. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So you
Come
do have
along.
a 100% option. Okay. He's like,
I would love to have you with me.
I would love to go visit the city of the elves because I hear all this propaganda about how awful elves are, but surely it can't all be true. Elves can't just be all evil. Should we go? Where should we visit? We could visit the old dwarven mountains, which they're very secretive about. Maybe try to gain access there. We could go visit the great human city, or we could go. Just go. Where would you want to go? We could go anywhere.
So
could
what are
find-
the options? What are the options again that you said?
You could just go. You could go into the great jungle. You could go into the great desert. You could go on a sailing.
I want to go with the
adventure.
elves, learn some stuff.
Okay.
I want to learn
So
some
you
stuff
wanna
about
go the
combat or
elves.
magic.
Okay. So fine. So we're gonna also go back to Warlock. Warlock. It's
Yes.
the day after the party. Actually, let's see if something interesting happens during the party. Nothing interesting happened. Well, nothing. The interesting thing that I had blended is not gonna happen. So you kind of take him back. The guards take you back to the jail cell, and you wake up there the next morning. You're in the jail cell. I mean that's basically it. There's a guard. There's not even any guards watching over you, because most of them are hungover. But it's just a locked jail cell. You don't have any lockpicks on you. Basically don't have anything.
What's in the room?
What's in the room is a stool. There's kind of a cot with some blankets. There's a barred room out. You see a chest far across the room out of your cell that has all your stuff in it. And you see like a little water source.
Do the bars look rusty or anything?
They look pretty old, but still pretty solid. Roll a d20.
Uh-oh. 1
Roll again to see if
and 13.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been
How,
bad.
how can it be worse? You don't have any of your equipment. You're in a prison cell at 5 health. How could it be worse? I have to think of some way for it to get worse. You see someone like grasps at the bars. It's like, look, I was a sympathizer for the Gromlin group. Let me help you get out. And he's going to actually help you get out. And he's going to loosen the bars with some magic, and you actually believe him. You get out of the cell. He takes you around an alley, and he kind of and he starts beating you up.
Why would you do this to me?
He just wants to start just beating on you up. He's like, the gob stole some of my money for some crazy scheme of theirs. And he's like hitting you on the head and stuff. But you are armed. You have 1 health right now. So you
I am armed?
Sorry. I meant you have arms. And you aren't like tied down. So you could try to fight him, but if you fail, you're going to die. Or you could try to submit. Or you could try anything. I'm sorry. I keep saying things you could try. Do what you want. But you're on 1 health. It's just beating you.
What kind of person does he seem like?
He seems like a very angry merchant who had stuff taken by the gobs. And who now has a way to take it out on him.
Okay. I'm gonna say, stop, I can get you your money.
I'm listening.
All you need to let me do is get my stuff from that chest.
He says, done. But I need to have proof that you're actually going to get me money. Gobs are treacherous, filthy liars.
And they're all dead. So what does that tell you about me? Maybe I'm not a gob.
Roll a d20 to persuade him.
A 6.
No.
Don't believe it. You've got that mark on your arm.
Fair enough.
Well spotted, friend. Well
However,
spotted.
I did just betray them.
Roll a d20 to persuade him.
16.
You betrayed them.
Once a gob, not always a gob.
I believe you. For some reason, because I rolled really low. I believe you.
Alright.
If you're
Now.
a friend, hey, no more said.
Oh.
If you're an enemy of the Gulps, you're a friend of me. I'll get your gear back. I'll send you out of this city. It's not a place you want to be.
Fair enough.
Get your gear back. Your explosive rocks have been taken away. The guards took them, so you don't have any explosive rocks.
It's probably for the best.
By the way, Will, you didn't get your armor back, just so you're aware. So your health is gonna feed you a bit, so you go back to 20, and you get sent out of the city.